It's all connected. And the fact that the site of the pain is not the source of the pain is never more important than when you think about knee pain. Hi, this is John. Today's we're working on 3 moves for healthy knees, and it's all going to start on the floor. So go ahead and make yourself comfortable lying on your back. Key thing to remember is knee health is all about the alignment between the hips, the ankles, and the knees, that lower chain. So start on your back, heels by your hips, and you're going to simply lift into a glute bridge. So using the glutes, in this case, focus that you don't have to go up too high. And remember to keep your heels right under your knees. Just pressure kind of across the shoulder blades here, but no pressure on your neck, arms by your side. Now in this bridge, you can stay here, start at 30 seconds, work your way up to 60 seconds, and even do multiple sets. The main thing we're doing here is getting the glutes firing. So stay there. Like I said, you can start at 30, go to 60. Now for the second move, we're actually going to work on some ankle mobility as well as hip stability. Staying on the floor, one leg will go straight as you can, as long as it's comfortable. Pick up the other leg. Good even pressure across the hips, both sides of the low back. Shoulders, of course, are nice and settled. You can hold onto that leg if you want to, and you're just going to point and flex. So the knee is over the hip. You have about 90-degree angle here at the hip of flexion, 90-degree angle there at the knee, and just point and flex. Now you can start with maybe 15 to 20 of these. Then you can go side to side or even make circles. And some of this might seem a little bit hard. It's not really something you necessarily think about all the time. But you want that full mobility. I mean, think about how much pressure and how much force your ankles have to, they have a limited range of motion, but there's tons of force going down the leg and through the foot, just walking around, not to mention higher impact activities. So 15 or 20 on each side. Remember, point and flex, then you can do circles if you want to. About 15 to 20 of those, again, if you want to start out with 1 or 2 sets, you can work up from there. The final thing, go ahead and stand up. You'll need a blank spot of wall. If you don't have that, use a exterior door. They're generally more firm so they can hold you. It's simply a wall sit, just like this. Feet in line with the outside of the hips, ankles under the knees. Keep your legs, you're slightly above 90 degrees here. You're not standing up, but you're also you're not letting your hips drop below your knees. Now this is challenging your hip flexors on both sides, and it's just bringing alignment between the hips, the knees, and the ankles. Now your upper body, once you're here, you'll obviously feel your quads, and your hip flexors working. Your upper body, your shoulders are back against the wall. Don't force your head against the wall, but if it's there, that's perfect. Just looking straight ahead, arms hang by your side. This is probably the most challenging of all 3 of these. So you may want to start with 30 seconds, eventually build up to 60 seconds, even longer than that. That's a great one just to stabilize, equalize the hips, and therefore, like I talked about, the alignment between the hip, the knee, and the ankles. All this very important for knee